How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and happy Easter if you are one of those people that do celebrate Easter. My kids are all grown up, so I don't really care about chocolates and all that kind of crap, but what I want to do is I want to show you a bunny-themed model. So what we've got here is an F-14A Tomcat Vandy one from 1985, and it is one of the bunny ones. So obviously, this is from VX-4, which was the Air Test and Evaluation Squadron that was from the US Navy, based in California. And they were active from 1952 to 1994, before being merged with VX-5, after which VX-5 would be known as VX-9. So I suppose VX-4 plus VX-5 equals VX-9, of course. After flying the F-4 Phantom, which we did that, I think last year around the same time, we did that F-4 Black Bunny, I think it was from Corgi, and they flew them through the 60s. VX-4 would finally receive their F-14A in the early 70s, and they would be painted in the same way as the Black Bunny Phantoms as well. And of course, stop talking, Chris. I'll open the box so you can check this out and have a little look at that. It is a Century Wings one, and these are really well done. These are pretty full on. Not the cheapest, but these are usually highly detailed and quite, reasonably easy to put together. But it is no good looking at this big black box either. So what we'll do is we'll get this F-14A Vandy 1 Black Bunny Tomcat out and get our hands on it right now. Alright, with this cool black Tomcat out of the box, you guys start fisting your face full of chocolate while I show you this pretty cool looking diecast. It does come in the normal Century Wings box. It does have that really detailed instructions inside the box too, making use of the bottom of the box, which I always think is pretty cool, a very good idea. And of course that packet of all the ordnance that we need to put on, which is going to be fun to do as well. So, well, we'll turf that out of the way anyway. I bought this brand new. Don't ask me how much, because I actually can't remember. I've had this for a while in my pile. I just haven't got around to it. And I just spotted it when I was looking at some other stuff, and I thought, hey, perfect for Easter time. Get ourselves a Black Bunny on the camera and put this out there for you. And this does look absolutely awesome. So obviously it does have all the landing gear options for gear up, gear down, of course, and the racks for the weapons that we need to put on as well. 2 pilot figures and some engine nozzles if you want to put some swap out the engine nozzles, of course. I think we've done a couple of Century Wings ones now. They're very similar builds, just different liveries, of course. We will grab that out of the way and try and get this. Do they come out nicely? I think they do. All right, I've got to be very careful, because this is not one I want to break at all, because, as I said, these are not cheap. And, well, if you're collecting diecast, you obviously know Century Wings are not the cheapest out there, but they are fantastic builds. And I am hoping this is going to be just that too. Being black, this is going to be a real hard sort of colour as well. The paint, though, does look very nice. It does look pretty well applied, which is really good, because black, I reckon, would be a sort of a hard colour to get some good coverage. But we'll have a little look at those panel lines. I'll see if I can show them up. Hopefully the light will sort of show, because this is, as you know, a dark colour, and it can be a bit of a pain in the bum to sort of show you the perfect lines and everything. This looks absolutely awesome. And of course, happy Easter, everyone. There's a bunny for you. And, well, technically it's a Playboy bunny, but we won't go there. For you younger people out there, we won't mention what that is. But you older blokes, you know what I'm talking about. But this does look absolutely awesome. Wow, that is sweet. Let's see if we can get this cockpit open. I really hope I can do that. That opens up nicely. Oh, look at that detail. That is sweet. Bloody nice. Oh, an F-14 Tomcat. I love them. These move as well. The stabilizers move. We've got to check out the important thing. This is a brand new model, so it might be a bit stiff, which it is. It doesn't want to close all the way, but I'm assuming because it is really stiff, so it doesn't want to open now. But I think if we loosen the old girl up after a bit of use, of course, she'll she'll start to open up a bit better. We'll try and keep this video clean, but this does look absolutely awesome. I'm always been a bit of a Tomcat fan. They have been one of my favourite aircraft for a long time. I have my three sort of favourite modern aircraft, and you all probably well know what they are. And they're all American, actually, so I've had a big, long love affair with an F-14. These do look absolutely awesome. We will swing it around and have a little look on this side. It does look fantastic. It's got a reasonable amount of weight to it too, so it doesn't feel like cheap or nasty or anything. It is a real solid build. This is really nice, and the details absolutely fantastic. I think with this one, I don't think that that air brake opens on this one, so it doesn't. It looks to be in a permanently closed position there. And of course the details are still the same. It does have some tape over those engine nozzles to stop them from popping off, I suppose, during transport. As you saw, we took this out of the box, brand new. We are looking at this for the first time together, so that's the whole point of these videos. We open them up together and check them out, and I reckon they are pretty cool. These Century wings, really nice builds. It does look like the landing gear there is going to be magnetised when we get to putting that in, of course. And of course all our weapon stores that we will be putting on. And there is an Arista hook already fitted. I saw one in the packet too, so there might be one hook in the down position and one in the up position for in flight, so that could be an option for you as well. Anyway, enough looking at it like this. What we'll do is we will chuck some landing gear options on this, of course, and the ordnance, and we will come right back. Alright, just quickly, I'll lay out the ordnance. It does come with these set of fuel tanks, and it also does come with a pair of Sidewinders you can use, and also the tarps unit you can put on if you want. These Sidewinders have got some really nice detail on them. If I can move my fat ass finger out of the way. They are really well detailed. It also does come with 6 Sparrow missiles if you want to put these on as well. Obviously you can't use all of these weapons at once, but you do have a good choice of weapon loadout that you want to put on your aircraft, and these have got some really nice detail as well. If it will focus a little bit on that. That does look really nice. And of course, it does come with the mighty Phoenix missiles, which are synonymous with the F-14 Tomcat. These are just a great missile. And the detail on these as well is absolutely killer. It's fantastic. It's got all the little writing and everything on there. That looks absolutely fantastic. That is great. And of course, what I forgot to mention, it does come with a little card as well, a certificate. And there is a limited run of these too, of 1,000. So if you want one of these, if you like what you see today, you've only got 1,000 chances to grab one. All right, let's go finish kitting out this model. Alrighty, we are done. Yeah, look, to be honest, it goes together reasonably well. You've got a gear bay door there, of course, and they are like a magnet. They just drop straight in. Although the nose wheel one does not go in 100%, as you can see there. It's not 100% flush, and you can push it down, and it doesn't quite go 100% down. Same with the rails for your Phoenix missiles, as you see. That doesn't go all the way down. It's sort of a little bit bent on mine. So hopefully, if you do get one of these, yours is straight. Mine, unfortunately, is a little bit warped, which means it doesn't go nicely like that one does. So that is a little bit disappointing. But the rails went in nicely. You just drop them in, and then of course you put your Phoenix missiles in, bang, 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 all 4 of those, drop straight in. Your Sparrows drop straight in beautifully, no dramas whatsoever. Then you've got your Sidewinders. They did not want to go on. As you can see, it's got a slight bend in there already. That's just, they don't want to go in there. I used a blade to hollow out the holes. I trimmed the little tabs on the missiles themselves just to try and get them to go in, and they did not want to go in at all. And it took me ages to actually fit the final pair of Sidewinders on this, which is a little bit sort of annoying or disappointing really, because this is such a nice looking build, of course. And well, we will turn it over and have a little look. So this is how your Vandy will look in flight, and it does look fantastic. This really is a nice model. It looks absolutely great. And of course, if you do want to put it on the stand, it's got one of these one of these stands. It's sort of a weird stand. I'm not a big fan of these stands, but that's just me personally. And if you want to chuck that on, of course, you got to put it in the little engine nozzles there. And then look for the little hole I think we're in. So you can keep the ordnance on there. And we'll put it on the deck. I really don't want this to fall because it is a really nice model. And that is that in flight on the stand. And the stand itself has a slight bank. So that's why that does look a little bit of an angle, or a strange sort of angle that it sort of is showing to you at the moment. And look, I reckon this is beautiful. It's a nice rendition. You know, the little issue with the Sidewinders, that's, who cares? That's easily, you know, overcome. And of course, you know, if you want to change the variation of those wings, and there we have it. And that does look fantastic. I do like a Tomcat for sure, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you out there that do think the same. And this one does look fantastic. It does look really nice, and I don't have a problem with it at all, except for now that that little bit of that gear bay door is not staying up when it's on there, when it's on. So the magnets are quite strong though, which is really strange because it should go straight in there without a hassle. For some reason, it is not liking that. Which is a little disappointing. I will keep that in the video because, you know, I like to be as honest as I can with my videos, of course. But look, a little bit of blue tack, that's solved. But it does have those magnets in there, which I was quite surprised that it actually started dropping out then. I'm not moving it violently, so it's I was just slightly moving it around, and it started to drop off. So if you're walking past your cabinet, the same thing's going to happen. But this is not how I like to see mine. I like to trouble myself and put a gear down on my aircraft. So let's go do that. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle because they are all modules from the looks of it. So it should be straightforward. So hopefully we've done the hard part, fitting the armament. We'll just chuck on some landing gear and come right back and check it out. All right, we're back, gear down, and we will put this back in fast mode. So we will be able to see this landing gear a little bit easier and have a little look. And there we have it. It was a straightforward process. So it does have the modules that you just drop straight in. So there is a nose module that you put straight in, and the actual wheels themselves, they do roll. So, and it's the same with the main landing gear. They are the same deal. Just a big module that you just drop straight in, and the wheels roll nicely. So you just pull them out and then drop them straight in. And that is job done for our gear down. And that is all you need to do. There's no mucking around with gear bay doors or anything like that. They are all complete. So 3 pieces, bang, 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 and you are job done. And it does set up nicely. So I don't think this is too bad. And yeah, I reckon it's not a bad little model, of course. And, you know, it is a Tomcat. So I reckon it does come up pretty nice. And what we'll do is we will awkwardly turn this back around and wind this video up. So we will put this on the deck. Sits there nicely. We'll zoom in a fraction for you. I have to say, I don't mind this at all. A beautiful offering from Century Wings with a couple of minor, I suppose you could say, QC issues. But I reckon this is, you know, it's pretty good. I'm not disappointed with it or anything like that. They are issues that are easily overcome. So I reckon it is a pretty good looking unit. All right, guys, of course, I will take some photos of this, and you can check this out without my fingers all over it. And you can check out this VX-4 F-14 Tomcat in all its glory. And of course, if you like this as much as me, throw us one of those if you can find that little button down there. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. Then, of course, if you can put that chocolate down to click those buttons at the moment if you're still eating Easter eggs. All right, everyone. Of course, I hope you did have a safe and happy Easter for those of you that do celebrate it. And thank you very much for spending your Easter, of course, watching one of my videos. I appreciate everyone that does drop past. All right, guys, once again, thank you, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.